In the state of New York, I get sick paid time off. So when I was sick, I was able to get paid, but not really. Let me explain. Oh man, the last few days I've been really sick, and I think it was my passengers. Do you think your passengers make you sick? I think my passengers make me sick. Look, it is still absurdly cold out there. It is just, it's really bad. It's like, it says it's 19 degrees, but I think it's going to get to like -5 tonight. But anyway, I've been sick, and I want to explain to you, like I said in the title of the video, sick leave. That's right. Okay, so let me show you the inside the system. If I go into earnings, right, if I go into the app and I click on earnings, and then I click on New York benefits, and you can follow along with me on the screen here. So I click on the benefits here, and then I click on paid sick and safe leave. It says I have 1 hour and 32 minutes, or I got 1 hour and of sick time available to me. And it says the last time I used it was January 1st. I got paid it on January 3rd. I got paid $130.10 for basically 4 hours. I get paid $32.53 is what I get paid for sick time. And what that is my active time. So if I were to go in and look at my active time, how much every quarter do I make active time? That's people within my car. I've been averaging $32.53 for every hour. So on my way to go pick up passengers and on my way to drop off passengers, that's my active time. Okay, so I'm doing that. But there's a little bit more to this sick time than you think, okay? So first, I can only claim it, all right? There's a lot of rules. I'm not gonna read all these rules to you. But I can only claim it after I collect 4 hours. Now, how do I collect 4 hours of sick time? I have to have 30 hours of active time. So for every 30 hours of active time, I get 1 hour of sick time. But I can only claim it if I've collected 4 hours. Now, I drive roughly online 40 hours a week, give or take. And 75% of that is active, so roughly 30 hours. Which means every week, I earn 1 hour sick time. That means every 4 weeks, every month, I can claim 4 hours of sick time, and I get paid $130 something. Now, that's the catch. You notice I only have 1 hour of sick time available. Why is that? And the reason why is this. Every single time I get 4 hours of sick time, I claim it. I'm not gonna let Uber sit on that money. Just claim it the minute I get it. Because the whole point of being a gig worker is I work when I want to work and I don't work when I don't want to work. So if I'm feeling sick, I just don't work. And I'd rather have that money in my bank account and use it when I want to use it, as opposed to some arbitrary whatever claiming it or holding it. And the arbitrary thing, that's the catch. All right, so now let's look at my last week earnings. Now remember, I was sick last week, but I can go in and look, right? We have this thing if you go into your weekly summary. So if you go into your weekly summary, right? And at the very bottom, it says see your earnings or your customer fare breakdown. Let's click on that. And it brings up this customer fare breakdown from last week. And last week, all right, I made $346. Doesn't include the $52 in tips. Uber took out 21%, $160. That's like half of what I get, right? That's horrible. All right, but you'll see under the government taxes, third-party fees, and all that kind of stuff, I have an airport surcharge, TNC assessment fee, black car fund, but $19.87 for the New York State benefits surcharge. Now this is going to be a little bit of math, but $19.87. That's a key number. How much was I online active last week? So last week I was active $11 or 11 hours and 24 cents. Okay. So that means how much did they take out per active hour? So 1987 or whatever it was divided by 11.5, right, gives me $1.72 for every hour I was like online active, right? Now they said my average is $32 and some change, but if I were to go $1.72 times, all right, 30 hours, they took out $51 relative to the $30 I was going to get paid. And that's the big ripoff. And that's the whole key to this whole thing. So I'm sitting in here doing math and whatever it is. I don't want sick time because I think I can manage my own money better. Give me that money myself. And the government, which I know a lot of you drivers want to unionize, you want to get the government involved. I'm telling you, the government screws things over. The government says, no. We're going to take roughly $51 an hour to give you benefits. And to claim benefits, you have to collect 4 hours, and then we're going to give it back to you at $32. They're charging me $51, and they're paying me back $32. And I know some of you who are big believers that government can fix the problems with Uber, and there is problems with Uber. I'm not here to defend Uber or Lyft or whatever. Think about it. They're going to like, well, the passenger's paying for that. Not you, Levi. Not you. The passenger's paying. Well, it has to increase prices then, right? Rideshare companies are increasing prices to cover the cost of this new benefit to pay me $32. Come on. That's so frustrating and so dumb. I have to work 32 hours of active time, so 40 hours full time to get 1 hour of stuff that was already paid. But there's an entity, the New York State benefits, whatever, and they got to charge more because it costs them more to run and manage that fund. So, Uber or somebody's siphoning off that money, making a little bit of skim off of my work, my car, my labor, me. That's why none of this works. There's this thing about tipping. Let me give you an example. People will say like, oh, I hate tipping. Your company should just pay you more. The problem with the company paying me more is that it costs them more to pay me more. So you're always going to get like a little piece of it. Like, so if I wanted to make $1 more, the company's got to charge $1.25 to pay me that dollar, kind of whatever. It's like, it never works out in your favor, is what I'm saying. As the employee, as the gig worker, as the low man on the totem pole. And these entities, they present these things as if they're benefits. When the New York State Attorney General said, oh, we sued Uber and we're going to look out for you Uber drivers. Ever since that's taken place, my pay has gone down. I have to now claim benefits to get my money back. It's dumb. This doesn't absolve Uber and Lyft. I'm not saying that those companies are good and that they're going to do us right. What I'm saying is adding another middleman, whether it be Uber, Lyft, the government, whoever, to solve our things, it just muddies the water. And everybody takes a little skim. It's like the mafia. They're just getting their little piece. They're getting their vig, right? Is that what it is? I don't know. That's right. I'm sorry. I'm just so frustrated. I was sick. And I didn't claim the sick time during that time because I had burned through all of it. But I'm back out driving. And the first thing that came to my mind was I thought I'd at least explain to you how it works here in the state of New York. And why I think it's a whole big ripoff. What do you think? Do you want benefits in your city? Is that what you're looking for? You want paid time off? I'm not down for it. Come drive here in New York and put up with it. That's it. It's good to be back making videos. Thank you for your patience. It was tough being sick. Be well. Bye. Hey, wait, one more thing. For 2025, I hope you drive your way. I hope you drive the way you want to drive. If you want to be a cherry picker, if you want to be, you have a 100% acceptance rate, if you want to drive only late at night, or doesn't matter. There's no wrong way to drive. That's the best part about doing our gig, right? You can be you. I'm cheering for you. Bye.